They believe he's the right man for the football club to bring them success, and that's Premier League and domestic success. It's not just about competing now. Top four is no longer good enough for Arsenal. Arsenal need to start lifting major trophies, and they need to start lifting major trophies now. Sure, European competition would be wonderful for them, but I think the big trophy that every Arsenal fan out there is looking for, and Arsenal in particular as a football club, they want that so important Premier League title.
Let's take a look at some of the latest news from around the world. Well, Leverkusen are doing some good business. Eberechi joins for £34 million from Sevilla, and then Claudio Echeverri joins on loan from Manchester City. Jonathan Rowe, it's reports that he reached a deal with Marseille outcast for £22 million to Bologna. Then Andy Joyce joins Inter for $23 million from Lens, and Victor Boniface, there's reports joining Milan in a £6 million loan with the option to buy from Leverkusen. And Paxton Aronson, is going to be back in the MLS, Colorado Rapids, for a club record fee of $9 million. But there's one story which is sensational. It's a North London steal. If you're going to do it over your rivals. But Eberechi Eze, it looks like the Arsenal deal's done. What do you make of that? Is it the right man for Arsenal at this time? Because he's a sensational player.
Yeah, Liam, it's obviously a fabulous player. He's an unbelievable talent. He's someone who's looking to progress his career. Obviously, it's in a World Cup year as well. Let's not forget that as well. So it's important for the best players to be playing in the best teams and hopefully winning trophies and potentially putting himself into contention for World Cup rosters or World Cup starting 11s. So let's not forget about that, the importance of that. But I think for the individual himself, Eberechi Eze's done everything right at Palace. Performance has been on point, attitude's been on point. Statistically, he's produced goals, assists. He's been excellent for the football club, winning trophies now added to that roster. That to me tells me the excellent job he's done for that football club. They're happy to say, listen, if this is what you're looking for, you're looking to move on and try to improve as a player, as an individual, and win more trophies, we're happy to support you, providing we get the fee in return.
There's no better way for him to sign off 2 trophies to Crystal Palace. He's been the main player for them for so many years. For me, I think he's a great fit for how Arsenal will need him to play. We've seen some good numbers for Palace, but he'll want that to increase when he's playing for a top 6, top 4 team like Arsenal, who have been right in the title race. For me, positionally, he's just what they need. I can see him and Lewis Skelly, and also for Gyökeres, I think he's going to be the perfect signing because he floats into that channel halfway between a 10 and a winger, and we've seen with Gyökeres, he loves to run that left channel. And with Eze's quality on the ball, I think there's a good system there that Arteta will really like, and I think that's why he's been so attracted to Eze.
I think he's attracted to him because of his attitude as well, right? The way he's handled this whole situation, wanting to continuously play football while this transfer saga has been going on. I mean, they've made some incredible moves, Arsenal. It's been really impactful for them, trying to push for that title that has eluded them for so long. I'm going to ask you now and put you on the spot, Liam, because I know it's important. Gyökeres coming in, excellent addition for me. He's a goal scorer, but he's got to prove it at the top flight in England. It's not easy to do that in the Premier League. It's a challenge for him. But is Eze the missing piece to the puzzle? Because many people thought that Gyökeres was that player. Eze now, additionally, on that left-hand side, potentially swinging into that number 10 position. Do they have the squad now to potentially win the league this year?
I think there's got to be big questions of Arteta if they're not closer to Liverpool after these signings. I think for a long time it was Arsenal need to sign a number 9. They've gone and got a striker who's been in form. The then question was, how do we strengthen the left side? Eze, Premier League proven. I think he's got a really high ceiling, and I mentioned there his technical ability mixed with the way Arsenal play. I think it puts Arsenal in a position where the pressure's on Arteta to deliver a trophy this season.
The pressure's always on Arteta to deliver a trophy this season, and many people out there probably don't know this, but I have already tipped Arsenal to win the league this season, even before this transfer was made. So to me, this has pushed them over the edge. They're absolutely my favourite to win the Premier League this season. I think all focus is on Arteta getting the job done. He's been second for so many years now. He's obviously been let down by injuries, deep injuries in the squad at important times of the season. I think it's important for Arsenal fans to be patient and understanding that these new additions will take time. It won't be perfect. First game Old Trafford didn't look that great, but they still won the game, and that is a small sign of championship material. If you're winning those games when you don't perform well, throw Eze in the mix and it's even better.
For a long time it's been the question of Arsenal didn't have a striker who was going to score goals. They've got their striker now. Is it no excuses for Mikel Arteta?
No excuses. And this time last year I was sitting in this chair and I said that Arteta needs to win that Premier League this season, otherwise he could find himself out the door. Arsenal are doubling down. They want to believe in this man. They believe he's the right man for the football club to bring them success, and that's Premier League and domestic success. It's not just about competing now. Top four is no longer good enough for Arsenal. Arsenal need to start lifting major trophies, and they need to start lifting major trophies now. Sure, European competition would be wonderful for them, but I think the big trophy that every Arsenal fan out there is looking for, and Arsenal in particular as a football club, they want that so important Premier League title. It's a massive race now, because Liverpool have improved, they've got better as far as the transfers, certainly the names on the back of the jerseys. It will take time for them to settle down and be as good as they can be. I think obviously City have improved as well. They have absolutely strengthened their squad. So those three out there will be rat racing it, I can only imagine, till the final hurdle. But I'm quietly leaning towards Arsenal getting the job done before the signing. And now I feel like I'm throwing all my money in.
Well, I appreciate that Tottenham are going to be in a difficult situation, but from Eze's perspective, he started out at the club. It's the team he supports. Yeah. It all makes sense for him. But Tottenham now, they're going to be without James Maddison in that 10 area. Yeah. They lost the transfer race for Morgan Gibbs-White. They've now lost another transfer race for Eberechi Eze. Yeah. What do they do?
Very disappointing. Obviously, it's been a summer of change for Tottenham. They've made some impressive signings, obviously impactful already in the beginning part of the Premier League campaign. I think they're disappointed. I think understanding where they sit in the footballing catastrophe, they're not easy to be able to attract the best players, but they do have, obviously, the European football that they can attract those players too. Like, if you want to play the Champions League, here we are. We're offering you an opportunity to do so. I think that they've obviously found themselves in a very difficult position because they've been made to look a little foolish because of this move from Eze. Deciding to go to Arsenal, your rival, that's a big slap in the face for, I think, Daniel Levy, first and foremost. I also think for Thomas Frank, who thought that this was potentially going to get over the line, who would have been a perfect fit, I think, for Spurs to improve them dealing with multiple competitions. But Spurs will be okay. I think they'll be fine. I didn't have them finishing top four in the Premier League this season. I think there's too much of a battle. They've got European competition to deal with. I think it's great if you have Richarlison scoring goals for you. You have Johnson, who's doing an incredible job for them. The news about Kulusevski being out for a period of time is not good and not healthy, but they will try to strengthen. And the rumour is that Savinho from Manchester City would be the one that they'll turn their attention to now, and that's not a bad fit.
Yeah, it looks like Tottenham are going to go and need to go and look to strengthen their squad.